fundraising. I'm going to be on camera. Hopefully this color's okay with the suit. It should be. Fine. Okay. I've got my keys. I can't forget to take out the sadaqah before I leave the house. An estimated 153 million children worldwide are orphaned. Getting into the car, the first thing I do is put on the heating. It's absolutely freezing outside. Shahr Ramadan's our busiest season. We need to crack on with meetings, film some promos, run through some scripts. And we're here at the studios, Imam Hussein, headquarters in London. This is exactly where all of the hard work happens to bring you the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam on your screens. Okay, my goodness, we've got so much to do here in preparation for the Water Wells campaign, the Iftar Pack initiative, and the Orphans campaign. The team are working massively hard. Now I need to get down to the studio as soon as possible. So we're here now. I've got the mic in place. I've got the earpiece in place so that the producer can tell me and direct me what I need to do, what I need to say, what next. I'll be honest, sometimes it's very difficult to be able to listen to them and also speak, but inshallah we'll get through it. So that's my day done at the studios. Tiring day, of course, but it'll all be worth it. See you all live on Imam Hussein TV 3 for our Ramadan appeals. Assalam.
وليدي نواف يوم يطلع ويوم ما يطلع عماله، يوم يطلع ويوم ما يطلع على نواف مصرفنا. وانا مريضة وغدان يردون وكلنا نريد، بس نسوي هذا عاد لا دهن ولا طحين ولا كل شيء نريده. لا دبر طحين اشري كيلوات واشري نوبات من مخبز، ورد طحين، ورد تمن مثل دهن. هذا الموجود.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Now I've been invited here to this Hajiya's house where unfortunately her husband died in a car crash. Now she's got 6 children. The eldest is 15 years old and he works in a construction site doing odd jobs for whatever he can, for whatever money he can, and that's the only source of income that she's bringing in. Out of the 6 children, 5 at school, and it's the eldest one that's working and bringing in the money. Herself, she's very, very ill, and she has a blood clot in her brain. Families like this, I mean, look, I just want you to have a look at the youngest right now. If you see his feet, from not wearing shoes, they're a bit, worn down. If you look at his clothes, he's got a hole in his knee here and he's got a bigger one there. This is the reality for a lot of children, a lot of orphans that live here in Iraq. They can't afford clothes, they can't afford food, they can't afford medicine. It's not as if that they don't want to work or they can't work, they're doing what they can, it's just not enough. And it's us here at Imam Hussein Charity, it's us with the small projects that we have to help families like this, is what we're trying to do to improve the lifestyle and improve the environment for these families. Whether we're doing a project for giving you clothes to orphans, or we're doing a project to bring food, medicine, or we're trying to sponsor orphans with education, you guys can make an impactful difference to these families. And inshallah, with your help, your donations and your support, you'll be able to help these families come out of poverty and inshallah prosper with the future generations.
Your generosity can bring smiles, laughter and happiness to children who have known only suffering and despair.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. My dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to this very, very special Imam Hussein Charity Fundraiser in the name of the generous one of Al Muhammad, Imam Hassan alayhi salam. You can tell behind me, you can tell behind the main camera and behind Sayyid Muhsin's camera, who's my co-host for tonight. Assalamu alaikum, Sayyid Muhsin. How are you?
I'm very well.
Habibi, congratulations. Eid Mubarak. Congratulations to you, to the viewers, to everyone here at Imam Hussein TV. And you can see that our lovely team has edited, peace be upon the generous one of the holy household, because we are celebrating a beautiful celebration tonight. And we've got special guests, we've got raffle, we've got prizes, and inshallah, we've got the question of the night, and we've got challenges tonight. Isn't that right, Sayyid Muhsin?
Do we? I hope I'm not involved. But yes, we have a packed show for you. You know, we've got guests coming on, we've got challenges, we've got competitions for you guys. But above all, we have a fundraising campaign. We've got so many at the bottom there, whether it's the iftar pack, water well, orphans, so much we're doing in Iraq, in Afghanistan, and in Pakistan. You guys can get involved. 0203 515 1122 if you want to call in and speak to myself, speak to Min Khalid Khafaji, our honourable presenter here, and also visit the website www.imamhusseincharity.com. Yes, we're here to have fun and games. Yes, we're here to celebrate, but also we're here for a good cause, and we're here to help those orphans and widows in Iraq.
Inshallah, the most important thing for today, Sayyid Muhsin, is to fundraise for those who are in dire need of our help. Now, brothers and sisters, the question for last night, or the question of the night for last night was, what is the name of the angel that will blow the trumpet at the end of times? And it was...
Israfil. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, no, it was the three...
oh, yes, sorry.
It was the three rights of the parents.
You can tell I haven't slept
It's been
last
a long
night.
fast. It was a good iftar as well, alhamdulillah.
And the person that won is Sister Razia, so a massive congratulations
wow.
to you.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad
wa ali Muhammad.
Sister Razia.
We now have a new question of the night, my dear brothers and sisters, and it is, how long did Imam Hassan alayhi salam's imamah last?
Oh, good question.
From when it started till his demise. So my dear brothers and sisters, if you do want to get involved in winning one of these prizes, then text us a donation minimum of £5 and you can get one of the 3 lovely presents we will show in just a moment. My dear brothers and sisters, the packages are on your screens right now. Can we remove the question of the night? And we want the packages for the dear viewers so that they know what they are donating towards. £30 gets you an iftar pack for an orphan, for a poor family. £50 for sponsoring an orphan. £100 for medical aid, including things like dialysis, prescriptions, and injections. £250 for reconstruction purposes. £500 to teach someone a skill, and £1,400 for a water well. Now, Sayyid Muhsin, what do you have here? So he's got the, as we show, exclusive to Imam Hussein Charity, exclusively on Imam Hussein TV and Imam Hussein Charity. Can we get a shot of that, please?
Can we get closer? Mr. Mixer.
Mr. Director.
Mixer, can you mix?
There we are.
There we are.
Let's not sleep on the mixing thing.
Let's go a little bit higher. There we are. There.
All right.
A bit there.
All right.
And I've got the bracelet. Which
there we are. Sayyid Muhsin, could you tell us each one of them and what they have?
So we have the gold pendant which has Ayatul Tatahir on it.
Right there.
And it's on each side of the actual, what's it called?
On 4 sides of this.
It's not a cuboid, is it? What's it called?
I don't know, the cylinder.
The cylinder's
It's not a cylinder,
circular.
it's a rectangular.
Okay, on the pendant, on each side, Ayatul Tatahir, the moon pendant, this one, a bit higher, there we go, is Ya Qamar Bani Hashim. Finally, the bracelet bangle that I have here has an extract from Ziyat Ashura. Assalamu alaikum ya Abu Abdullah, and carries on.
Ahsan, Sayyid Muhsin. Now, if you want to be in the chance of winning those, any one of those, there are different colors, rose gold, I believe, gold, silver, and black. You can text in your answers as to how long did Imam Hassan alayhi salam's imamah last, with a proof of your donation of £5, and inshallah you will be able to win one of these and pick your favorite. Now, my dear brothers and sisters, we mentioned the packs over the last couple of nights, but tonight is more important than ever.
Why?
To give. And I love how Sayyid Muhsin said why. Because it's the milad of the generous one of Al Muhammad, Imam Hassan alayhi salam. The bravest of the brave after Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. Many people, Sayyid Muhsin, will say that Imam Hassan is not as brave as Imam Hussein alayhi salam because he didn't, you know, Imam Hussein made a stand on the day of Ashura.
What if I told you Imam Hassan's status is higher than Abu Abdullah?
There you go. There you go.
A lot of people, and it's unfortunate, we as the Shia of Amir al-Mu'mineen, we do not know enough about Karim Ahl al-Bayt.
Yeah?
You know, we don't know enough about Imam al-Hassan. Imam al-Hassan was the vicegerent of Amir al-Mu'mineen. You know, he was the second in command. He was the Khalif of Amir al-Mu'mineen. As what Amir al-Mu'mineen was to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Imam Hassan was to his father Amir al-Mu'mineen. And you know, there's so much. And the reason we're actually focusing on Imam Hassan is because Imam Hassan gave his wealth, all of his wealth, not a little bit, all of his wealth, not once, twice in his lifetime, he gave everything he had, everything, as in there was nothing left, you know, twice in his lifetime. Inshallah, I've got more stories later on in the show we can discuss, but this is why we're going towards Imam Hassan. Inshallah, Imam Hassan is the one that could inspire you and motivate you, for you to donate, for you to give. We're not asking you to give everything, okay? We're not asking you that. But whatever you can give to make a difference, please, please, please help and donate.
It's a joyous occasion, my dear brothers and sisters, and our first guest that we would like to introduce, and we would like to bring with us on here a very good friend of ours. Can we have some happy ahat, some happy stuff, some happy, you know, ghazal?
Can we have some bhangra?
We can't. Oh, you can't have happy ahat. But anyway, Haji Mustafa Mas'oud. Welcome with the last salawat ala
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Imam Hussein TV 3's own Haji Mustafa Mas'oud.
صلي على
محمد وآل محمد.
ورب العلا اختاره، رب العلا اختاره. How are you, Haji Mustafa?
Very well, how are you?
How's everything?
Very good, mashallah, both of you.
You look amazing.
You look like vanilla ice cream, mashallah. You look like something with mint.
That's you.
Mashallah, you look both fantastic.
Thank you. Not as good as you. This is very slick, I must
Yeah.
say. Was it
Very
Versace?
nice.
Yes.
Gucci. That's it.
You know, if I was to see you in Iraq, you'd blend in perfectly because they all wear the shadis like this, mashallah. This one I took off Sayyid Mohsin, by the way.
You put me here.
Yeah. We don't want you to get in front of the TV.
In front of the TV, okay.
But we want this new graphics to.
Salamullahi ala karimi ahlil bayt.
How are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Now, Haji Mustafa, we brought you here because we want to have a good time with you, but also
Inshallah.
we want to fundraise for those who are in need in Iraq and
Inshallah.
in
It's our
Karbala,
duty,
Najaf.
inshallah.
Haji Mustafa, you go to Iraq more than, alhamdulillah, most of us.
Alhamdulillah.
A few times a year, and you see, that's a very nice one, but inshallah in the studio if we can have it. There we are. You go to Iraq a lot, and you've seen Najaf, you've seen Karbala, and you've got, you know your way around these cities. What have you seen that people are in dire need of?
So I'm not comfortable, but this is the first time I do a show standing up.
Yeah,
We should get you a chair.
No. Of course, no. I'm just saying it's a bit different, but alhamdulillah. I feel weird, but alhamdulillah, it's good. Yes, I've had the honor of visiting Iraq quite a lot. I go maybe 3-4 times a year.
MashaAllah.
Alhamdulillah.
And other than obviously doing the ziyarah and going for the reason of ziyarah, I've also had an opportunity to see those that are deprived from their basic needs, like shelter, food, water. And what really, when you go, what strikes you is the fact that how close it is to the shrine. I'm talking about Karbala here. I remember when we stayed in one of the hotels near the holy shrines in Karbala, and then someone came to take us, someone who's in charge of a charity, came in to take us to see these families. They lived in an area, he said, I don't remember the name of the area, but he mentioned the name. And then it took us literally, I'd say 7 to 8 minutes from the holy shrine to go to this area.
So
obviously after the checkpoint,
Yeah.
so I'm not from the actual, so you walk to the checkpoint.
So,
and then from that
a 15,
checkpoint,
20-minute walk?
maybe 20
Wow,
minute
so it's
walk,
really
I would
close.
say.
Yeah.
And then we saw it was literally like I don't know, a shanty town or like where it was an area where this person said where all the rubbish would be
It's a
deposited.
landfill site.
So so the smell was really bad.
Damn.
There's dogs everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're vicious as well.
And they are
They're not
vicious.
friendly. They're not friendly dogs.
They're not quiet as well.
Yeah,
they make the most noise.
And we saw children literally playing with rubbish.
Subhanallah.
And then I thought to myself, as Shias, majority of Shias, what really touches them is when they remember Imam Hussein, and then when they remember the orphans of Imam Hussein.
Yeah.
I mean, you can mention Sayyidah Ruqayya's name or Sayyidah Sukaina's name to anyone, and straight away they'll feel the grief in their heart when they remember the pain they went through. And then you think, we cry for these orphans, yet 20 minutes from where this man is buried, the Holy Shrine, there's orphans and there's widows that literally are living in landfill sites where the rubbish from the city is put.
I think we've got a video. Do we have a video? We put it on the main TV. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
Of the landfill. It's the Karbala Stadium one. If you can put that on, well, the producers will.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, inshallah, when our producer has that video ready, we will be able to put that on for you guys to see exactly the conditions that these people are going through. Now, Haji Mustafa, you are in the lecturing scene, and I want you to speak to us about what's funny.
No, I'm just looking at the screen.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you do your thing. You
Khalas. Oh, there it is. Just speak to us about Imam Hassan alayhi salam. Why is it important to fundraise at his birth?
Inshallah, I ask my dear viewers. Which one's my camera, by the way?
That one right there.
One's my camera. So I ask my dear viewers, my dear brothers, my dear sisters. Tonight we celebrate the birth anniversary of the man who is known as Kareem Ahlul Bayt, the generous one of the Ahlul Bayt, Imam Al-Hassan Al-Mujtaba, the first grandson to the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Sayyidah Khadija, the first son to Fatima and Ali alayhim afdal salatu wasalam. In his name, I ask my dear brothers and sisters watching from all around the world to try and donate something and make the intention that this will be in the name of Imam Al-Hassan Al-Mujtaba alayhi afdal salatu wasalam. Whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds or dollars, whatever it may be. But try today, in the name of Imam Al-Hassan. And whatever you give will show, inshallah, will show the love you have for Imam Al-Hassan alayhi afdal salatu wasalam. He is the generous one. We go to their doors, we knock on the doors of the Ahlul Bayt, we knock on the door of Imam Al-Hassan Al-Mujtaba alayhi salam. This man that sacrificed everything for the religion of Islam, sacrificed everything for the religion of his grandfather. You know, he's known Kareem Ahlul Bayt, not only because he sacrificed from his wealth and his self, but sometimes we say even Imam Al-Hassan alayhi afdal salatu wasalam, to a certain extent, put the lives of others ahead of his own life. That's how generous he was. He could have gone after power, gone after the Khilafah, yet he realized that the blood, and this I'm talking about the treaty between him and Muawiyah, he realized that the dignity of the Ummah, the dignity of those the Muslims that were with him is more important than Khilafat. And that's why he is known as Kareem Ahlul Bayt. One of the reasons he is known as the generous one. And today we all go knocking on the door of Imam Al-Hassan alayhi salam with our hajat. So inshallah we can go into our credit cards, debit cards, our pockets, our wallets, and in the name of Imam Al-Hassan donate to Imam Hussein Charity, which Sayyid Muhsin visited and has visited for the last few years. And these children, don't see them as children that are in Iraq, that are Iraqi, that are children of other people. Don't see them as your own children, inshallah.
Ahsant.
I hope people...
Now, before Sayyid Muhsin explains to us the packages and what he did in Iraq, let's go to a short video and we'll be right with you. Stay with us.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm in Karbala in a place called Al-Amal, which is like the hope. In the far distance you can see the Karbala football stadium, but not far from there is this landfill site. And believe it or not, there's some settlements here as well, where some poor families, unfortunately, this is the only space they could find in order to set up a home. And what they do is, believe it or not, is they go into this landfill site and they pick out items that they can recycle, wood, plastic, and so forth. If you see behind it, there's a tent. On the other side of the tent is where they organize wood, cardboard, plastic, and so forth. And for a lot of these children here, a lot of these orphans, and a lot of these children who come from impoverished families, a lot of these children that come from impoverished families, they have to go into this landfill site and they have to help pull out plastic, wood, and other materials in order to recycle. Now, these kids should be focusing on education. These kids should be playing, enjoying their childhood, but they're forced into work because their family are so poor and impoverished. Furthermore, these kids want to play, and if they play, where do they play? They play here. This is their playground. At landfill site, you can see over there, there's water, contaminated water. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a dead body there as well. There's a cat or a dog or something. This is where the children get to play. This is where the children, go to work. And there's broken glass. Look at some of these children. They don't even have shoes. Look. And it's not their fault. At the IHC, we have many projects to help children like this. Whether you're sponsoring an orphan, whether you're helping a child get education, whether you're giving a food basket to feed, but that's still not enough. We're doing what we can here at the IHC, but we can't do it without your help.
You didn't let me drink water. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam
Brothers and
wa
sisters,
rahmatullahi
and
wa
welcome
barakatuh.
back. I'll drink in a bit, Sayyid Mahsan.
Ask me the
inshallah.
question or you let me drink?
Now, as on the topic of water, Haji Mustafa just gave me a donut and I wanted to drink water, but they didn't allow me to.
There's
So,
people
let's
without
talk
water,
about
yeah.
my thirst right now and how I'm feeling and why you guys need to donate a water, because this feeling is not a pleasant feeling, by the way, brothers and sisters. £1,400 can prevent a dry throat. And believe you me, a dry throat is the last thing you want when you wake up in the morning or when you go to sleep at night. You want to be hydrated, brothers and sisters. This is the situation that we're dealing with. People are going to different rivers and lakes and little ponds to get just the smallest amount of water to drink. And with that water comes grave danger, comes diseases, comes all sorts of harmful toxins into their bodies and can really, really damage these people's health. Where these water wells are going, they are going to the southern parts of Pakistan where they've been affected by mass flooding, and basically it's ruined so many people's lives. So what we're doing, brothers and sisters, is we want, and I'm going to set a challenge. Let's say we want 5 water wells by the end of this show. Does that sound fair?
Inshallah.
5 water wells by the end of this show, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, for 5 different villages. That is 5 different villages that you are going to give water to, where the people can have one less worry in their world. In the name of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, give that water well and give it in the name of your marhumeen, inshallah.
You know, Bani Hashim were known for quenching the thirst of, before even Islam, were known for quenching the thirst of those pilgrims that were coming to visit Mecca. So for example, Abdullah, even the father of the Prophet, Abu Talib, Abdul Muttalib, further his father, they were known for quenching the thirst of the pilgrims. Therefore, when Abu Fadl alayhi salam comes and is known as Saqi Atasha Karbala, this is something that's in his DNA, in his genes, that he quenches the thirst. As in Abu Fadl Abbas salamullah wasn't known as Saqi, as the one that quenches the thirst on the day of Karbala, in Ashura, on the day of Ashura and Karbala. Before that he was known. So today, inshallah, we want all our viewers to participate in becoming those that follow in the footsteps of Bani Hashim, follow in the footsteps of Abu Fadl Abbas, and quench the thirst of our fellow Shi'as, our fellow Muslims, in the name of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salamullah alayhi.
Haji Mustafa, now the producer has told me in my ear that there is a challenge for you for the night to do. Yeah, inshallah.
Bismillah.
Do you know what to expect?
I have no idea what to expect.
There is nothing to expect. I just made it up to get your reaction, inshallah.
Wow.
Sayyid Muhsin, tell us about the campaigns, inshallah. For the viewers.
So there's no challenge.
There's no challenge.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I'm going home now.
Brothers and sisters, right now on the screen you can see this is our campaign for the water well. £1,400 can help provide a water well in Pakistan and some regions. Some of these people have to travel miles just to get dirty water. Now, Minhad, you had something to eat. You were feeling very thirsty. How would you feel if the only water you had was contaminated? The only water you had was dirty. It would make you feel sick. This is the reality for so many of our fellow brothers and sisters in Pakistan. You can see them there that, sometimes the whole family has to go because they haven't even got big containers to carry the water in and so forth. But you could provide a water well in these villages to give them fresh, clean water to drink, to sanitize, to even use for agriculture to help grow their crops and sell on. The other campaigns that we do have is the iftar pack, £30 for an iftar pack, which provides essentials for families such as flour, rice, eggs, vegetables, meats.
That's nothing.
fruit.
£30 is literally, by the way, nothing for. If you look at what, you go out to a restaurant and then you'll pay, double. You'll pay 60, 70, 80 pounds for your iftar.
Exactly.
Another person.
Maybe for two people.
For two people only. So imagine for a family.
£60.
£30 is nothing.
I ask you, when you go to your local supermarket or you go to the big stores and everything, your week's groceries, how much does that come up to?
Easily over £100.
Easily over
Easy,
£100.
right?
Easy.
And we're asking for 30.
We're only asking for £30, my dear brothers and
£30 in the name of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salamullahi alayh. And Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salamullahi alayh one day was doing tawaf.
Okay.
Was doing
I love these
tawaf,
stories. Let's hear it.
mustahab tawaf, recommended tawaf. He's in the tawaf in Mecca, circulating around the Kaaba, and someone comes to stop him and tell him, I've got a haja. I need some help from you. Because sometimes we'll say, and the story what I want to point out is sometimes we say, I'll do this later. I'll pay charity later. Maybe by the end of the month of Ramadan. Maybe next year. Maybe when I get rich. Maybe when this deal goes through. Imam al-Hassan is now doing a tawaf. Imagine the Imam's connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the Imam stops the tawaf and says, what do you need? And the man says to the Imam, finish your tawaf and I'll tell you what it is. And the Imam says, no, what you're about to tell me and your needs are more important than my tawaf. Furthermore, they're more important than 100 tawafs. So don't delay in giving charity. Don't give. Who knows that next year we'll be able to celebrate the birth of Imam Hassan? Who knows we're even tomorrow? So tonight, make it a pledge, make an oath with Imam Hassan salamullah alayh that you're going to give £1,400 and build a well in the name of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salamullah.
Now, before we carry on, I'd like to announce a few donations that have come through. £50, £10, £10 and £40 so far, just at the beginning of the show. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Now, what happens when they scan this?
The QR code.
So we have a tradition. We have to go in front of the guest. Right there. Scan that QR code, my dear brothers and sisters. It will take you straight to our website with all the details on all of our campaigns, and you can see Haji Mustafa getting, mashallah, doing nawafil prayer. Now, no, we don't do that. Brothers and sisters, Haji Mustafa, by the way, I wanted to ask you, you did a documentary for Imam Hussein Charity. You actually went to Iraq. Now, I know Sayyid Muhsin, you went and you done the small recordings, small videos.
I met the people that require the aid in charity. But Haji Mustafa, I believe you actually saw the charity work. You went behind the scenes.
I went, alhamdulillah, last year in January.
So for the viewers out there who don't know, who think, for example, that, that I don't know, is this just what they're putting out? Tell us the deep detail into this.
Before, can we just look at Sayyid Muhsin's footballing skills?
Do you like him?
No wonder he's...
Not as good, that's
why he supports Fulham. Let's go back to this. No, they're on both scales. So I went last year to Ziyara, and I had the privilege of visiting Misbah al-Hussein, which does all the logistic work for Imam Hussein Charity. They're based in Karbala. Their head office is in Karbala, and I visited the office, and I looked at the paperwork, I looked at what gets done, I met the people involved. So there's different departments that deal with different things. There was the documentary is available on YouTube on the Imam Hussein page, named Misbah al-Hussein. You can watch it. It will probably be 30-40 minutes, I believe, the whole documentary, and you can get an insight of what work gets done by the charity. If I was to point out to the main works that gets done, and there's a lot, by the way, there's over 30 departments. They're including a legal department. Something as simple, by the way, and you as an Iraqi will know this. Sometimes to get your legal paperwork, to get, for example, your ID, your passport, takes a long time, and sadly,
you have to
I'll
pay.
say this. Sometimes you have to pay. Sometimes you have to bribe the person behind the desk. Sometimes for it to get done faster. So what the legal department does is they provide free legal aid. So just like here we have legal aid. This is one thing we don't mention, by the way, that the Imam Hussein Charity does. This is one thing. Another thing that the Imam Hussein Charity does, which I was so impressed with, is they go and find those young men and women who are at an age where they want to get married, but they can't afford to get married.
So,
Because, for example, for financial reasons, he's an orphan.
And the family have agreed.
The family have agreed,
but they
but
can't-
they
As
can't
I know
afford
rightly,
the
it's the
dowry,
Bayt
they
al
can't-
Mawadda campaign.
Bayt
Yeah,
al Mawadda
that's the
campaign.
one.
And
Yeah.
that is a fantastic project run by Imam Hussein Charity. You know, I've been watching the show. All these departments, not a lot of them get mentioned, but
Yeah.
your money, by the way, there's so much avenues that open up for these orphans, these widows, for them to, and you'll on the day of judgment, you'll come maybe, and then you'll see your records, and there'll be so many good deeds which, like, you married off this person, or this person has a bed, or this, and you'll be like, I didn't do this, and they'll say to you, no, that day when you paid £100
Allah.
to Imam Hussein Charity, that's where your money went to.
Allah.
And that's what's going to
That's
save us.
central.
Let's be honest with each other, because
That's a solid one.
yeah,
by the
because
way.
imagine you go on the day of judgment and you'll be like, this guy got married because of you. This guy got a child because of you and your aid for his wife's hospital. Or this person, for example, his legal papers. All this is through Imam Hussein Charity. So the departments there were many. And the third one, which I was really impressed with, is the aid they support the orphans. You know, I don't want to start a lecture and say, you know, the importance of looking after the yateems through the Quran and through the prophets. And you know, I'll just mention this one story. Once Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam saw Bilal place his hand on an orphan's head.
Yeah.
And Rasulullah said to Bilal, Bilal, do you know how much reward you have gained by just placing your hand on this orphan's head? And Bilal said, how much, Ya Rasulullah? And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam mentioned that the amount of good deeds you have got is more than the amount of hairs on this person's head, on this orphan's head. And this is what? Bilal just placing his head. So imagine now you're
Sayyid
paying
Muhsin,
money.
You went in these videos and you were doing this
Yeah,
for all of them.
Yeah.
How much
MashaAllah, that's why
hasanat do you
he's
want?
got so much
Can I have
barakah.
some, please?
That's why he's got so much barakah. So inshallah, imagine how much thawab, ajr. And of course, by the way, don't think of them as someone else's. So I keep repeating, think of them as your own. The Shia of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salatu wassalam.
Now, as with anywhere, for example, if you were to go to a strange country and you see someone from your own country, for example, you really have that connection to them because you're somewhere in strange. They're no different. They're from your country, or they may not be. But for example, in Pakistan, to all my Pakistanis out there, Sayyid Muhsin included,
I'm right.
water wells is what we need. Our aim is 5 water wells by the end of this show, inshallah. So, scan that QR code right there. I done it first time. No, I didn't. Anyway, scan that QR code. It will take you to our website, www.imamhusseincharity.com. Let us make a change. Take that step. Take that leap right here, right now. There is no time to waste, and we cannot wait any longer. There is no better occasion. There is no better day. Today is the day. If you were waiting the past couple of days when myself or Sayyid Muhsin or Mullah Ali or Brother Amir Raza, inshallah, who will join us later on, if you were waiting all those days for a significant day, today is the day of action. Today is the day where you say enough is enough contemplating, and let me donate as much as I can towards these people who are really, really in dire need of our help. Say
Definitely. I mean, like, you see the videos that I've made here, and this is really recent. This was Christmas time. So
Wow.
a couple of months ago.
Yeah, 3 months ago.
Exactly. And I can swear to you, not much has changed for them.
Yeah.
So brothers and sisters, this is why we need your help. This is why we say it's vital that you donate now, because these people need your help right now. These orphans need your help right now. These widows need your help right this second. Some of these orphans and widows, and correct me if I'm wrong, Haji Mustafa, some of them won't have food for iftar.
100%. A lot rarely do they have food. They depend on these food baskets that come during Shahr Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, Imam Hussein Charity, this is one thing that we've taken upon ourselves to make sure the food baskets go out to all these people. Because if they don't, like you said, they'll literally have no iftar. You know, it reminds me of the story of the Ahlul Bayt alayhim afdalus salam, and these are the food baskets. The Ahlul Bayt alayhim salam, when they fasted for 3 days, and then there's the miskin, the yateem, and the asir come knocking on the door. And the Ahlul Bayt did not think, wallah, let me have my iftar and let me give them half. Let me tell them to come back tomorrow. They gave out everything. وَيُطْعِمُونَ الطَّعَامَ عَلَى حُبِّهِ مِسْكِينًا وَيَتِيمًا وَأَسِيرًا إِنَّمَا نُطْعِمُكُمْ لِوَجْهِ اللَّهِ. We're not only saying, feed these orphans, feed these widows, feed these poor families, that you're not going to get ajr. No, we're actually promising you We're promising you ajr, good deeds. إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريد منكم جزاء ولا شكورا. We must have the same mentality. If we follow Imam Hassan alayhi afdal salatu wasalam, and he was probably 7 or 6 years old when he sees his father and his mother and his younger brother, they all give out, and himself, they all give out their food. And what? For the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Let's embed this into our children. Let's show our children that we have to give, because these orphans are not some random orphans. They are what? They are our brothers and our sisters. And not because, wallah, he's Iraqi, so I'm going to give. He's Pakistani, I'm going to give. Or he's from this country, I'm going to give to him. Because when those yatim, asir, miskeen came knocking on the door, Imam Ali didn't open the door and said, are you from Medina? Are you Muslim? Are you a Shia? Are you from my followers? Are you Khoja? Are you Pakistani? Are you... We sometimes, sadly, we give only because he's from us. He's from us.
Were Khojas around back then?
No, I don't think so. No, they're not.
Shut.
Then they weren't. But what I'm trying to say, sometimes we give to the people that we think are only linked to us.
Yeah.
Whereas Imam Hussein, Imam Hassan, Fatima Zahra salamullah alayha, Imam Amir al-Mu'minin salamullah alayhi, they gave without
So
asking.
these are the new boxes, by the way, brothers and sisters. The ones
100,000
you saw had this number 6,000 on them. These have 100,000.
I think this was last year.
Right, so so this was last year. And you know, filled out a whole sports hall, and we filled out the road, and it was, mashallah, very, very successful with your help, my dear brothers and sisters. As Haji Mustafa said, let us teach our kids that giving is the right thing to do, and not keeping or gatekeeping. Don't keep things in your pocket, because at some point, one of their rights, one of her shares, is in your pocket.
We'll be questioned,
and that's
no
something
doubt.
you don't want.
On the day of judgment, we'll be questioned about the poor families.
Do you know who that person
Basim
is?
Al-Ali, he's an actor, comedian,
Wow.
quite a well-known celebrity.
Quite a well-known celebrity in Iraq, and the reason I wanted to mention this because often people think that, you know, celebrities have their own life to care about. He actually heard of our campaign.
Yeah, and,
and if you ask
he's
about him,
quite famous.
yeah, he's very famous. by the
TV
way.
personality.
Yeah, TV personality.
MashaAllah.
But most known for, I think, Aku Fad Wahid.
Yeah,
that
for
show.
his jokes.
Yeah, brothers and sisters.
I got
by the
all my
way,
jokes from him.
sorry.
Nothing. I was serious. Don't worry.
So he heard of our plan, he heard of our campaign, and he really, really wanted to volunteer.
He heard
his
about
time.
Minhal. He said, I want to join Minhal's team. He said, please, I want to take a selfie with Minhal.
He probably doesn't even know that I exist.
Okay.
But anyway, he really wanted to get involved, and he joined us. And look, we went around with him handing out these food baskets to those in dire need.
Yeah.
He's not the only one, by the way. We've had many
Yeah,
other
I think
celebrities.
last year, and this was when I went to visit the actual charity.
Yeah.
They were telling me about the campaign where, alhamdulillah, a lot of these celebrities, influencers, witnessed the work of Misbah al-Hussein and saw the amazing work that's being done in Karbala and other cities, and they wanted to join. So it wasn't like we approached them. They actually wanted to join, and one person would bring his friend who's an actor or a celebrity.
It's a domino
and then
effect.
before you knew it, we managed to get a lot of these celebrities, even some football players, by the way, who were involved in the work at the charity. And you'll see you'll see the different cities. So these
goes
boxes
everywhere.
get done,
They go
and
to
then they
many
get delivered
different
to each city.
Actually, I wanted to ask you, for those who maybe hesitate to part with their money, for those who think, if I give, will I get it back? The Quran, the Ahlul Bayt, what are they saying in terms of giving to charity? Does it increase our sustenance? Does it increase our wealth? Or does it decrease our wealth?
يعني الصدقة تدفع البلاء. So it removes any hardship that you may face. That's the first thing. Secondly, we are told that sadaqah increases your sustenance, not decreases your sustenance. You know, there's a famous story where Imam Ali alayhi salam goes out, salamullahi alayhi, he goes out because Fatima salamullahi alayha, either she tells him I'm hungry, or she tells him I feel like having a pomegranate.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Very
then,
nice story.
and then he goes out, he buys a pomegranate, and then there's I think an old lady that comes and asks him, "Oh Amir, give me that pomegranate." And Amir al-Mu'mineen's got this pomegranate. He's thinking, Bibi's waiting for the pomegranate, so he gives her half.
Yeah.
There's so many nice stories from that can be derived from this one particular story. So he gives her half, and he takes the other half to Sayyida Fatima salamullahi alayha. She doesn't even ask why you bought me half a pomegranate. And then before you know it, there's a knock on the door. It's Salman al-Muhammadi al-Farisi, one of the great companions of Rasulullah and Amir al-Mu'mineen salamullahi alayhim. And he goes, you know, the Rasulullah heard about your story. Jibreel informed him that you gave away the pomegranates in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And now I have 9 pomegranates from Jannah for you, O Amir al-Mu'mineen. And Imam Ali tells him, Salman, there's something wrong here. And Imam says, what do you mean there's something wrong? And he goes, usually Allah says, for every good deed you do, Allah gives back 10. Why is there only 9 pomegranates? And Salman says, yeah, Amir al-Mu'mineen, I took one for myself. From Jannah. So inshallah, for every pound you give.
Then what would happen if in this day and age we came home to our families with half a pomegranate?
Wallah, they'd kick you out. It depends.
Yeah, give me half the change back.
Yeah. Give us the money back. So inshallah, 10 folds for every pound. You get 10 back inshallah.
Inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, we're going to see a quick video on the food baskets in more detail. But after this, stay tuned with us. Haji Mustafa staying on, yes? Just stay with us and we'll announce after.
Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. Each basket costs around £30, $35 roughly, and can feed a family of 4. The food basket contains essentials such as flour, bread, tomato puree, oil. They get different spices as well, salt, pepper, even like cinnamon. You get lentils, you get different vegetables, meats, dates, tea, dried lemons, and not forgetting rice. Take advantage of this blessed month and help destitute and impoverished families. You can pay via bank transfer, PayPal, or visit us at www.imamhusseincharity.com.
Give the gift of a healthy meal to a family in need by donating to our Food Basket campaign.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers and sisters, and welcome back. Yeah, no one will tell you.
I wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. Alhamdulillah, this is
No
the
one said
spontaneity.
3, 2, 1. No one said that.
This is the spontaneity of
Abi
Imam
Raza's
Hussein
not
Charity.
behind the cameras today, that's why.
And Muhsin, literally 1 second before you guys saw me on this camera right here, Sayyid Muhsin's face was up close and personal. So,
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Haji Mustafa, we didn't properly say goodbye to you, but we'd like to give you the final words, what you want to say to the viewers to encourage them to donate and sponsor these food packages and water wells.
Again, those in the UK and those living on the western side have all probably broken their fast now. May Allah accept your a'mal, accept your fast. I'm sure you had delicious food. We here, alhamdulillah, were honored that the team provided for us a nice iftar, a nice meal. There are people that also call themselves the Shia of Ali ibn Abi Talib. There are people today that are also celebrating the birth of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba salamullahi alayhi. There are people that are the followers of Muhammad and Al Muhammad. Today, they did not have food to break their fast. Again, I'm not saying this so you say, he's touching our emotions, he's trying to get us emotional. No, I'm being as honest as possible with you, my dear brothers and sisters. We get this opportunity maybe once. Make sure tonight you donate in the name of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba.
Inshallah.
And the Ahlul Bayt, these aren't my words. The Ahlul Bayt say that if you give in their name, then in the time of your grave, of the day of judgment, they will intercede for you. This sadaqah that you give in the name of Imam Hassan alayhi afdal salatu wasalam would no doubt be a sadaqah jariyah, especially if it's a water well. So I urge, my dear brothers and sisters, even if it's maybe a family or 2 families, come together and raise, I don't know about you. I do know about you. I don't know about you, Sayyid Muhsin. Everyone has a WhatsApp family group. I know you're with your aunties and uncles, everyone, Sweden, Iraq, Denmark, all in one group. Do you have these types of WhatsApp groups?
Some Pakistanis do.
Most
I don't.
families
My
have a
family.
WhatsApp group
I
where
don't talk
all
to
the
my family.
families from Iraq, Iran, Pakistan,
Yeah.
they're all in one group.
Yeah.
Send them a link.
That's it.
Go into that WhatsApp group. Go into the WhatsApp group.
How do you know
Send
about
them-
my WhatsApp? My family's WhatsApp.
I'm part of it as well. Send the link of this page, that the QR code. Where's the QR code? This gets really confusing. This QR code, send that on that WhatsApp group and tell them,
the
let's come
WhatsApp.
together. In
Telegram.
the name of our marhumin, in the name of my grandfather, my grandmother, my auntie, someone who's passed away, in the name of that marhum, and for the birth anniversary of Imam Hassan, let's come together and pay £1,400 for a water well, inshallah. Let's have a water well tonight. 5 we want. 5.
We want 5, my dear brothers
In the name
and
of
sisters.
Ashab al-Kisa. 5.
Allah. That's
5.
5 in the name of every single person of Ahl al-Kisa.
5.
And Imam al-Hassan, of course, being the first to go under the Kisa with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. So, my dear brothers and sisters, we're going to see a short video, but we'd like to first thank
you for
Haji
having me.
Mustafa Mas'oud for his presence and his beautiful stories and
Thank you very much.
ahadith. Thank you very much. Yalla Hadi. Yalla, we'll see you straight after this video.
السلام عليكم. دعاء عايش شراد. عمري 10 سنين. أي لعبة؟ أنا أتمنى بالعيد الجديد لعبة سكوتر.
Her name is Da'a, and you guys made her Da'a come true.
Every child deserves to feel loved and appreciated. Join us in making Eid special for orphans by donating to our campaign.
اسمي روان وعمري 9 سنين. بابا ميت. مشتاقت له هواي. أنا أتمنى بالعيد سكوتر.
Ruwan wanted a scooter, so you guys made her Da'a come true.
The smallest gift can make the biggest difference in a child's life. Let's come together and make an orphan's Shahr Ramadan memorable.
Welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters, and again a huge thank you to our dear brother Haji Mustafa for being here. But I believe our dear brother Imam Hussein Shah has been very quiet this evening. What's going on? Yeah, I don't see the same energy for raising money. It's the Milad of Imam Hassan.
Inshallah, don't worry. With our next guest, inshallah, my heart is pumping.
Yeah?
I'm just looking at him. I want to blow kisses at him. Inshallah, we're going to welcome
So
him
you
on
don't like
in a second.
Mustafa Mas'oud? Your heart wasn't pumping?
Mustafa Mas'oud is a legend in the game. I was quite nervous around him. Such a fantastic and such a grand TV personality. That's why I just didn't want to disrespect the status of Haji Mustafa Mas'oud.
Now he's trying to save himself. Anyway, brothers and sisters, I'll save him for you. 0203 515 1122. Can we get the CGs under there for the viewers right there? Scan that QR code right here. My dear brothers and sisters, there you are, Sayyid Muhsin Shah. 0203 515 1122. £30 for an iftar pack, £50 for orphan sponsoring, and £100 for medical aid, £250 for reconstruction purposes, £500 to teach an apprenticeship, and £1,400 for a water well. Brothers and sisters, it's the Milad of Imam Hassan alayhi salam. Whilst they do that, it's the Milad of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, and we are wanting 5 water wells in the name of Imam Hassan alayhi salam. I don't know what just happened there, but I think Haji Mustafa missed us.
This is live TV.
Live TV.
This is live TV. It's live TV.
Call us in the studio, my dear brothers and sisters. But now we will introduce someone who can recite in 17 different languages.
Blah, 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 blah.
Inshallah, he recites for us in 19 different languages.
Inshallah.
He is the one and only.
Big
he
it
is
up.
the presenter of the Shia
Gang,
Voice.
gang.
He is the co-host of Mullah Ali
Hela.
Fadil. Mullah Rashid Haidar.
Skepta.
Salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
How are you, Mullah?
Good.
How are you? By the way, I think he recites in 17
Jambo sana,
different
Abari
languages.
Yako, Mazuri sana.
Not bad.
Fantastic. What's going on with your China plate?
Alhamdulillah, all good. How you guys
Mashallah, it's
doing?
good to see you.
Rashid.
Loving the work that you guys are doing.
Wallah, you look like You look like you came out of Jannah.
This scarf. I've never seen you wear such a long scarf in my life.
Sayyid Mahsin's, by the way, is from Pakistan. It's not mine.
MashaAllah. It was good.
How are you, Mullah?
Alhamdulillah, all good, man.
How's everything?
Yeah, all good, all good.
How's your life been this Shahr Ramadan? How's...
Yeah, no, alhamdulillah,
Hectic?
it's been hectic, it's been busy.
Yeah?
You know, obviously there's been many things going on, but alhamdulillah, that's the way we like it. We like to stay busy.
Try not to drive too fast getting from one place to another, because I've been in your car and it's very, very scary.
No, it's not.
Fast and Furious, huh?
No, it's not.
Man, like Vin Diesel, Tyrese, innit?
Now, Mullah Rashid.
Yes, sir.
Your experience with orphans.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about that, because I don't know what your for example, Haji Mustafa, I knew he's done the Imam Hussein Charity documentary.
Yeah, yeah.
What has your experience been with, you know, just giving to people or just seeing charity work?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, like last month I was in Africa.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, I was in Tanzania.
The motherland.
Motherland.
And alhamdulillah, we went to do some charity work.
MashaAllah.
Why are you sounding like
Oh, is this one of them ones? Okay, cool, same. Yes,
hold the clipboard.
No, that's all right. Yes, alhamdulillah, last month we were in Africa. We went to go do some charity work. We went to go see not only just orphans, poor people, food baskets, qurbani, every single thing that you can think of. Alhamdulillah, we went and we went to support those that need help, basically.
Now, Mullah Rashid, for you, the dear viewers, by the way, they heard your Swahili recitation yesterday.
Yes.
On the Shia voice, which for me sounded like Arabic until the last 30 seconds. I was like, wait, is he reciting in a different language?
There's a few words and letters that are quite similar.
What we want from you is recitation, recitation, recitation. And brothers and sisters, for every farha, for every mawlood, Mullah Rashid recites.
MashaAllah.
Please, let's reach our goal of 5 water wells. Otherwise, me and Muhsin get fired. I'm joking.
They can't fire me. Try. I'm joking. Anyway, brothers and sisters, the phone lines are open. 0203-515-1122. What's that? He's going to recite for everyone who calls in. Anyone who calls in and makes a donation, inshallah, Mullah Rashid will recite on behalf of them, their family, their marhum, inshallah.
Milad of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, my dear brothers and sisters. What better way than to speak to your favorite host on Imam Hussein TV, Mullah Rashid Haidar. Come on, my dear brothers and sisters. 0203-515-1122 and let us hear your voices. And you can have a special request from Mullah Rashid if you donate to the orphans, the poor, the destitute and the widows. Mullah Rashid,
yes,
take it away.
So inshallah, tonight, I'd like to recite in 2 languages.
Wow.
Let's give him an audience. Come here.
Hold on. I'm going to do camera work now. Go on.
So inshallah, I'm going to be reciting in English and Arabic, inshallah.
Inshallah.
So,
let's do it.
Before I begin, can I of course request the guys in the back to please come help us, inshallah, get a bit of an audience going.
Let's have an audience going. Come.
Thank you very much. And before I begin, please recite the
camera okay?
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Sayyid Mahsin, by the way, is behind Rashid's camera.
There we go. Rashid, please do not move from there. Thank you. Is the camera okay?
On the live show.
He's jack of all trades.
Is the camera okay? I think it's okay. Let's go.
Sayyid Mahsin, come this way.
So,
you standing here.
The chorus is very simple.
We got an audience there.
Hello.
The chorus is very simple. Al-Hassan we celebrate.
Al-Hassan we celebrate.
On this day he was born.
On this day he was born.
That's it. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was
Al-Hassan
born.
we celebrate.
On this day he was born. Let's do it.
On this day we're born, we celebrate. Okay.
Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this. If people can see backstage. On this day he was born. Ramadan the 15th. On this night Jibreel speaks. The Prophet's face is bright with Hassan's holy light. Who is this new young born? Directly from God's throne, bringing joy joy to Zahra. This is Al-Mujtaba. On this night Medina shines the shining of the full moon. Al-Hassan has graced the earth and blessings will follow soon. Brother of Al-Hussein and his support through and through. That's why today we clap and call his name too. Al-Hassan we celebrate. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. Through his words Quran speaks, lessons learned through his speech, guidance follows Hassan, just as light follows the sun. Angels are descending just to pray behind him. Hatim himself surprised, forgiving was his pride. Who is there that returned from the door of Hassan empty? Whoever went to him and was engrossed in his mercy, he was the answer to prayers and his father's legacy. To ask from him was not a task, even beggars fell free. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was Hassan, Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. As he walks the birds chirp, heaven smiles at his birth. The Kaaba, house of Allah, bows towards him from far. Your grave I want to see, one day a shrine there'll be. Your Shia will roam free, celebrate happily. One day we'll visit Baqi and there we'll see a haram. Visitors from everywhere will come with their desires. Oh Hassan, through you I know I'll be... Oh Hassan, through you I know I'll be safe from the fire. Your love is the only thing that will elevate me higher. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. On this day he was born. Al-Hassan we celebrate. One more time with the loudest of voices. Al-Hassan we celebrate. Al-Hassan we celebrate. Hey, Al-Hassan we celebrate. Al-Hassan we celebrate. Hey, بيدي وردة قاصدها المسية، دار الله ونبيه يلهج كل شبيه. بيدي وردة قاصدها المسية، دار الله ونبيه يلهج كل شبيه. سلم حسنهم يا الله، خلى الأمة يا الله، سلم حسنهم يا الله، حسنهم يا الله، خلى الأمة يا الله، سلم حسنهم. اي نويت الليلة امشي خطوة خطوة، نويت الليلة امشي خطوة خطوة، البلاد الطاهرة ودار النبوة سدلت بطريق بنور ضوة. اكيد المجتبى من ولد توه، اكيد المجتبى من ولد توه، اكيد المجتبى من ولد توه، اكيد المجتبى. بالمدينة الليلة قمرة ضوت بضيها الزمن، والقمر نازل اشوفه يصيح احلى بالحسن، يصيح احلى بالحسن، يصيح احلى بالحسن. شاع جماله والقمر اشوفه عيد مهدي يطوفه رتوي بحروفه. شاع جماله والقمر اشوفه عيد مهدي يطوفه رتوي بعروفه. سلم حسنهم يا الله، خلى الأمة يا الله، سلم حسن، خلى الأمة يا الله، سلم حسنهم، سلم حسنهم يا الله. سلم حسنهم يا الله بيدي وردة قاصد هالمسية دار الله ونبيه يلهج كل شبي بيدي وردة
قاصد هالمسية بيت الله ونبيه
يلهج كل شبيه سلم حسنهم يا الله خللهم يا الله سلم حسنهم يا الله نويت الليلة امشي خطوة خطوة البلاد الطاهرة ودار النبوة سدلت بطريق بنور ضوة اكيد المجتبى من ولد توه اكيد المجتبى من ولد توه اكيد المجتبى بالمدينة الليلة قمرة ضوت وضيها الزمن والقمر نازل اشوفه يصيح احلى بالعسل يصيح احلى بالحسن يصيح احلى بالحسن شاع جماله والقمر اشوفه عيد مهدي يطوفه رتب بحروفه شاع جماله والقمر اشوفه عيد مهدي يطوفه رتب بحروف سلم حسنهم يا الله حسنهم يا الله خللهم يا الله سلم حسنهم يا الله سلم حسنهم يا الله صل على محمد وآل محمد
أحسن صل على محمد وآل محمد ما شاء الله ما شاء الله أحسن
brothers and sisters that you as they would say you played in your area.
I played in my area.
Brothers and sisters, what a performance. Wow. If that doesn't deserve a water well, I don't know what does, because Mullah Rashid, you absolutely smashed it. You got the whole backstage crew. You got Muhsin. I don't know what kind of claps he was doing, but me and him were doing this kind of stuff.
You guys lost. MashaAllah, Mullah. Inshallah, the mixtape will be out on iTunes and everything. But, brothers and sisters, we are here to celebrate the birth of Imam Hassan, and we're here to have a good time. We're here with challenges, we're here with quizzes. But the main thing is we are here to raise money for the orphans and widows in Iraq. We are here to provide iftar packs. We are here to sponsor orphans. We're here to even give skills and trades and teach these orphans and widows a trade where they can learn and help themselves, get out of poverty and so forth. So the phone lines are open, 0203 515 1122. Our volunteers are there to help you with donations. Otherwise, you can get the QR code
right there. Right there. We'll get it one day, my dear brothers and sisters. The packages are on your screens. www.imamhusseincharity.com. I don't know if you can tell, but me and Sayyid Muhsin are sweating like crazy. So we're gonna need a short VT or a short break. But before we do so, Mullah Rashid, we want your final thoughts on Imam Hussein Charity and why the viewers should donate for that number one, that beautiful performance. Number two, why they should give to those in more need.
Yeah, of course.
What they.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, Imam Hussein Charity, they've been doing amazing work.
Speak to them, don't speak to me.
Speak to them.
Speak to them.
Speak to them. There's like a million cameras. Imam Hussein Charity, of course, do lots of incredible, amazing work. They help lots of people who are in need. For those that, haven't really got the chance to go and see the kind of work that they do, trust me, the videos do justice. They show exactly what's going on. And of course, the people, they need your support. So please do support Imam Hussein Charity here on Imam Hussein TV. And inshaAllah ta'ala, let's help those who are in need.
Now, brothers and sisters, I only did that to put Rashid on the spot, but he done amazingly, as he always does. So we're going to watch a short video. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more guests on this Imam Hussein Charity live fundraiser. Stay with us.
اسمي فاطمة فتاح، عمري 8 سنوات. أنا مشتاقة لبابا. أنا أحب يجيبوا لي بالعيد العالم.
Fatima wanted a doll set. Thanks to your donations, you guys made her dua come true.
Let's make sure no orphan feels left out this Shahr Ramadan. Donate to our campaign and help us bring a smile to their faces.
السلام عليكم، عمري 5 سنوات، اسمي حسين. أحب العيد وواحد يجيب لي سيارة.
Hassouni wanted a truck. So with du'as come true, we got him a truck. Thanks for your donations.
Make a child's dua come true. Donate now.
Oh, forget it.
So, brothers and sisters, you saw right there, it was a new video because we didn't have the voice, the famous Scottish accent that said your donation can make a world of difference. Right? It was a new video, but Sayyid Muhsin, you were in that video.
I was.
Tell us what this whole thing was about.
So basically,
you came in with toys and...
Yeah, so for those who sponsor an orphan that give £50 a month, this is sometimes where the money goes to, is like, you know, make a dua come true campaign, which, you know, when it comes to like, you know, Eid and stuff like that, a lot of these orphans don't get any presents whatsoever.
Yeah.
So rather than, you know, giving presents to, you know, your loved one and so forth, which we do every year, why not give it to an orphan? Because that one present will make a hell of a difference in their lives. Now me, I was there, went to an orphanage, I was given the pleasure of giving the presents which, you know, people have, like yourselves, donated to these kids. One wanted a truck, one wanted a drone, somebody wanted a scooter, and with whatever donations we had, we will manage to make their wish come true, their dua come true. These kids, I'm not even joking to you, forget that they don't have a father, they don't even have a mother. They've been totally abandoned, there's no one there. It was an orphanage. All of them didn't have mothers or fathers.
Do you know what the problem is? A lot of them have aunties and uncles that just don't want to take care of them. That's the horrible thing. That they do have extended family, but they don't take care of them. But Imam Hussein Charity is their family. You guys are their family. Furthermore, I've got a little bone to pick with Iraqi families.
Why?
Once their children get to the age of 18, they don't get idea anymore.
Really?
So where does your idea money go to?
Oh, that's a good question. You know?
Let's put the idea money to these orphans and to these children, my dear brothers and sisters.
Give your idea to me.
Come on. Look, I haven't received an idea for about 4 years now.
I have to give an idea. I have to give my little brothers a day with their hands over.
No, it's not about my parents not wanting to give me anything or being stingy. It's just they say, you're too old now. We're not going to give you anything anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, mom and dad, give it to them.
Yeah.
And that's what you should do.
Mashallah.
If you're over the age of 18 and mashallah your parents are still alive and you're not getting idea anymore, right? Tell them, give this idea to these people, because believe you me, look, Sayyid Muhsin, as Haji Mustafa mentioned before, he's just wiping over their heads, trying to get as much dua and
look how happy they were just for me being there.
Yeah.
Now imagine when I came with presents to give them. Hey, here's a doll for you. Yeah, she was really nice. You know, I mean, blessed.
Oh,
she's really cute.
What was her name?
I actually can't remember.
You can't remember.
There was that orphanage, by the way. That's by the Karbala football stadium. There's 4 houses next to each other. In total, guess how many kids there are in total? All 4 houses together. How many kids? Have a guess.
30?
Higher.
40?
Higher.
50?
50 kids. It's 4 families. It was 4 families, 4 widows, right? And they've got 50 kids together.
Wow.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah. And you know, all of them are young. All of them are there helping their mums, you know, collect the rubbish and, you know, sort out the cardboard with the metals, with the glass, with the plastics and so forth. So it's kids like this that don't really get a childhood. They don't get to celebrate Eid. And what better way than to give them an Eid for, you know, the main Eid that we're going to have after the end of Ramadan, that these kids can receive a nice present. And it's just a day to remember throughout their whole year. You have made their year, trust me. When you give them an Eid present, you have made their whole year. And they'll treasure it, they'll cherish it, and they'll definitely, you know, the most important thing, Minha, is that they will do dua for you. They will thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will say, thank for that donor, that person that gave. And say, Ya Allah, give him more. Or give her more, so that they can give us more, inshallah.
And you know something beautiful mentioned to me just now is that our dear viewers, mashallah, you give your children the best Eid gifts, you give them the best presents. You take them to these high-end designer stores and you buy them, you know, that shoe or that t-shirt or that jumper that they've been pestering you about for the past year, and it's finally time for Eid and you're going to go buy them that pair of clothing, which by all means, it's your money, you do what you want.
No, do it. But we have to look after our children, we have to get their happiness.
Of course, we have to look after them. But let's not forget that these are your children as well. These aren't just orphans or the children of Ali are related to, we're all the children of Ali and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa ajma'een. Why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa says me and Ali are the fathers of this ummah. So if these are the children of Ali, then they're your siblings. They're your nieces, they're your nephews, they're your sons, they're your daughters.
100%.
So, and the women, the widows, they're your aunties. So let's look after them. Let's be there for them this Shahr Ramadan in the name of Imam Hassan alayhi salam. And I believe we have a caller on the line.
Ya Allah. Ya Allah.
Ya Allah.
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum.
What can we do for water?
MashaAllah. I heard a voice.
I heard a voice as well.
Assalamu alaikum, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Your name?
Abbas.
Abbas, mashallah.
mashallah.
Where are you calling from, Abbas? Are you from London?
Yes.
Mashallah.
How old are you, Abbas?
8.
MashaAllah,
Wow,
MashaAllah.
wow, mashallah.
Abbas, I'm sure mum or dad have a very, very big bank account. So how much, inshallah, will you donate tonight for the orphans in Iraq?
Water well.
Whoa!
MashaAllah,
MashaAllah.
Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Hella. And what motivated you to donate to the water well?
Are you, sorry, Abbas, are you sure that it's a water well, yes?
Yes.
MashaAllah, for the people of Pakistan. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali
Muhammad. Sayyid Muhsin, you take over min shock right now.
Abbas, are you from, are your parents from Pakistan? Hello, Abbas?
From Iraq.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Prime example.
Iraqi. شلونكم شخباركم؟
Oh.
Then.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. What motivated you, what inspired you to donate a water well?
Maulid Imam Hassan.
MashaAllah,
Ahsan, MashaAllah.
Thank you so much,
Abbas. May
Wow.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala raise you in the highest ranks of Jannah with Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam.
And may the Pakistanis in your community bring you the best butter chicken available for you and your family, the best biryani, the best nahari, keema naan, mango lassi, whatever you want. Just tell them, I donated a water well to your country, and I want the a menu, and inshallah they will give you the most authentic and most beautiful food you've ever eaten.
Abbas Sayyid Muhsin is a bit hungry right now, but inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses you, and inshallah again, do you know I'm hungry as well? Inshallah the Pakistani community gives you the best butter chicken you can ever have.
Inshallah.
Brother Abbas, thank you so much.
Ahsan.
And we will inshallah speak to you soon. But my dear brothers and sisters, an 8-year-old donating a water well.
That's one.
That's one.
We've got 4 more to go.
4 more.
4 more, please.
38 minutes left, brothers and sisters. We've got a few, it's not even a quarter of a segment we have. We need 4 water wells by the end of this show, inshallah. So, scan the QR code right there. We're not going to focus on the other packages. I want water wells. Let's have some water wells, my dear brothers and sisters. Let us allow the people of southern Pakistan to flourish. Allow them to grow their own crops. Allow them to actually be hydrated. It is horrible. It is horrible. Do you know what? Some people don't even drink tap water.
Yeah, it's that bad.
No. Here.
I know.
In the UK,
the tap water is that terrible to drink.
But no, it's still drinkable.
It is.
It's still drinkable. Tap water.
Yeah. It's not going to kill you.
Tap water is still drinkable. But so many of you refuse to drink tap water. They would love to have the tap water you have.
Yeah,
Wallah.
100%.
They would love to have the tap water you have.
bitter
They
as
are
it is.
drinking brown water. That's all I can say. It's brown and green.
Yeah.
What more? What more?
Unfortunately, the water that we have in Pakistan is absolutely terrible. It's just, there's a lot of bacteria in it. Do you remember we were speaking to Dr. Tijani?
Yes.
And he said, I think, was it 5 children die from diarrhea a day because, they cannot afford, to get clean water.
Yeah. He did mention that so many people are dying from just something preventable.
Exactly.
And we did mention that across TV channels, the TV stations were actually giving a warning about the cholera virus, the E. coli, I think E. cholera or E. coli, something like that in the
cholera.
water.
Yeah,
Brothers and
cholera.
sisters, water wells are essential. It's just £1,400. You're just doing it with a click of a button in the name of Imam Hassan alayhi salam. So many of you, your parents, for example, when they were younger and their parents wanted to give charity, they had to go far and wide. They have to go and see for themselves. We are bringing it to you, to your screens, what you need to see. This is the dire situation of the people around the world, and they need clean water. You click the button, we'll take care of the rest. Donate now.
Minal, you're a dentist. How vital is clean water for oral hygiene?
Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to get a bit sciencey here, but we're not going to spend too much.
They need to know.
We're not going to spend too much time on it.
No.
There is a formula in your mouth, on your teeth, called hydroxyapatite. Hydroxy is water.
Wow.
Okay? If they don't have clean water, guess what? The enamel is gone.
Damn.
That's as simple as I can explain it. If they don't have clean water, their enamels are gone.
Right.
Their teeth are gone, it's painful.
Right, so from a medical background,
Yeah.
how long can you go without water?
24 hours, maybe? 3 days?
They
Is it 3 days?
they say without water, if you had no water whatsoever in your body, you would live for 3 days.
Yeah,
You
3
would
days.
live. Right, check this out. Over the course of 1 year globally, right, more than 80% of Pakistanis face severe water scarcity for at least 1 month of the year.
Wow.
Could you imagine there was no water for 30 days? Now we just discussed 3 days and that's it, you're dead. 30 days no water. And the water that they do get is filthy,
dirty and
contaminated. It's got bacteria in it, it's got diseases in it. It's not even clean. It doesn't even look like water.
Look, it's kids. Look, he's breaking his back. By the way, brothers and sisters, these children are in their prime. They are still growing. Their body is still developing.
Yeah.
And what they're having to do is carry these 5 litre and 10 litre jugs of water, right? Kilometers, 3 kilometers, 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, and just to get some water. It's not clean, some water. Now imagine yourself not wanting to drink tap water. So a lot of you would go, oh, I don't drink, I drink Evian, or I drink Volvic, or I drink, I don't know, what's
spring water.
Spring water, and I drink Fiji water, big name branded waters, and you don't want to drink your tap water. They don't even have that. They don't even have tap water. They don't even have tap water. Do you know what? Tap water quality for these people would be
It will save their lives. It will save their lives.
It would literally
will
save their lives.
Yeah, that's how
And
bad it is.
starting with a water well, you can help prevent pretty much,
What is the
pretty
thing?
much
Look
the
at the
majority of
water.
these packages. Yeah, look
brown.
at that.
It's brown.
But as I'm saying, starting off with a water well, you can pretty much eliminate all the other packages. Why? Iftar pack. They can use the clean water to grow their own crops.
Yeah.
And they could
Own
potentially
vegetation.
live off that.
Yeah.
£50, the orphans. An orphan is an orphan, but we don't want the orphan to die, and we don't want the orphan to think about thirst.
What good
when
is
they're
an
going
orphan?
to school.
What good is an orphan's life if it's got dirty water to drink?
There you go.
It's not going to survive.
There you go.
The orphan will die.
£100 for medical aid. Now that one
There you
we
go.
can literally cross off the list if we had water wells.
If you had clean
well, we
water.
can't really, but you know what I mean.
If it was clean water, these people would not get ill. They wouldn't get sick. If they don't get ill, they don't get sick. They won't die, and then there'll be no. And orphans won't lose their parents.
I mean, look, as important as medical campaign is, many people wouldn't need dialysis treatment
Look at
if
that.
they
It's
didn't
black.
have this water.
The
This
water's
is
black.
It's tar black. It's as black as these cameras. Brothers and sisters. Look, at the end of the day, there was a video, I don't know if we can bring it up, but at how happy the children were when they were pumping the clean water. And look, elderly men who are just trying to feed or just trying to have clean water for their people. That's all they want, clean water. It's a simple but basic necessity. So, my dear brothers and sisters, let's get on the phone, 0203 515 1122, and I hope little Abbas inspired a lot of you out there to
Big
call
up.
in.
Big up,
And
Abbas.
inshallah, we can have 5 water wells by the end of this show. But,
Inshallah.
my dear brothers and sisters, we now have on the show with us the backbone of Imam Hussein TV.
Hello.
The person who runs around making sure all the technical difficulties and the technical faults are fixed. He looks like he is in Dubai. He looks like he is having the best time of his life. He is none other than Amir Reza Khor.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you
How are you? He's wearing sunglasses. by the way.
Assalamu
There's
alaikum.
so much noor on this show.
Wow.
But out of respect for the team, we show the glasses go away. MashaAllah, assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you for having me on.
Ahsant.
Amir Reza, get straight to it.
Do what?
Campaigning.
Eid Mubarak everyone, Merry Koshali. I hope you're enjoying this blessed day, this blessed evening to start of our second Imam's lovely birthday. And on this auspicious occasion, you lot should take this day, I forgot what I was going to say, you lot should learn from our auspicious Imam that you should give charity, you should give donation, you should give sadaqah. You should help the people who are less fortunate than you. And I hope on this auspicious occasion that we can fund. How many water wells did you say?
I wanted 5. We got 1.
We got 1 so far.
If we fulfill Minhau's water well quote, I will dye all of my, I got long hair by the way, I will dye all of my hair the same color as the IHC.
Orange. Oh.
I will do IHC blue.
Is it blue or turquoise?
Turquoise, blue, whatever. The producers can go get the colors and they can do it on the next live show.
Mashallah.
If we complete all the water well requirements that Minhau asked, 5 water wells today. So we got 1.
So 4 more water wells.
4 more water wells and my hair will go
his hair
blue.
will go blue. All of it.
And here's
what about the
even
bid?
The bid? That's the next episode. Next episode, we'll see. And inshallah, by the end of Ramadan, I've told the producers backstage as well, there's a target. You don't know about this, by the way, there's a target. If we hit this target...
What's the target? Tell me.
The producers have got a target. They haven't told me, but like, if we hit this target, our favorite barber, Sayyid Mohsen, who's been cutting my hair, by the way, for the last like 5-6 years, right?
Yeah.
He will bold. Like, I'm about to go to the army bold. Haji. Just in time for Hajj. Just in time for Hajj, Mohsen will cut all my hair off.
Brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Brothers and sisters, wait.
Wow.
I am pleading with you. Let's get these water wells. Because every time I come into this channel, into the office, his hair drives me crazy. I just want it short. I just want the old Amir Reza back. Please, let's get 4 more water wells and let Sayyid Mohsen's blessed Sayyid hands cut the hair of Amir Reza.
Inshallah.
Please, my dear brothers and sisters, 0203 515 1122, and inshallah, if we get 4 more water wells, that would be the happiest day of my life.
Inshallah. And you know what? There's more to today. This is a very, very auspicious occasion, right?
Indeed.
It's Mawlud. We need to celebrate.
Indeed.
Right? We have the question of the night.
Yes.
And that's for the giveaway. If the next person to call in and to donate to one of our campaigns, we will be giving away something that we did last week.
Tickets.
No.
Oh.
Over there, Minhal, if Minhal will grab it. We
have
a wonderful, lovely drawing that
Mashallah.
Mullah Ali Fadl did last week on our Pictionary.
Wow.
And you can see it's a beautiful, beautiful water well. And I hope one of you can call in and donate a water well to it. A lovely. If you look at by the way, it's actually signed and dated.
By Mr.
The 28th of March. If you don't want to win this lovely, we will frame it for you, of course, and send it out to you. If you want this lovely, lovely water well drawing, Pictionary drawing by Mullah Ali Fadl, please donate. Call in now and tell us, I want this framed in my house. If you call in now,
we will get. You know what? We will get Mullah Ali Fadl to personally deliver it to you if you're in London.
Within the
M25 boundary. Mr. Mullah Ali Fadl will pay his petrol lorry.
No. Why London? Why London?
No. That's long. That's far, bro.
That's fine.
His pass gonna break.
That's fine. You know, it doesn't matter how far, how wide.
No, he'll deliver it during Eid.
Yeah, that's done. But no matter how far, how wide, call in, contribute, donate, learn. Learn from our Imam, learn from our 2 dear hosts, learn from Mullah Ali Fadl and everyone else who has called and who has contributed.
Indeed.
And make sure you contribute. It's a great cause. You've got the water well, you've got the iftar packs, you've got sponsor and orphan, you've got the medical aid, you've got the skills and training, and you've got the shelter. There's so many different campaigns. There is no, you can't say, oh, I don't know if I want to donate. There's so many options for you to donate towards, or just the simple sadaqah, a general donation, and we can decide and allocate who needs it the most.
Brothers and sisters, as our dear Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, attract sustenance by giving charity. Attracting sustenance by giving charity. And tonight is the birth of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, the generous of Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. But something that we mention every single show, generosity isn't me inviting the backstage crew for an iftar, or me inviting Mohsen for an iftar, or me inviting Amir Reza for an iftar.
One day.
He hasn't invited us, by the way.
Wait. They're saying one day like I don't invite them. I do. right?
What is it?
Once a year.
Yes.
Anyway.
I didn't get the invite.
Producer's telling me tomorrow's my turn. Anyway, brothers and sisters, generosity is when you give to those who are in dire need. That is when your generosity is tested. That is when karam is tested.
Ahsant.
Right? What was that move, Sid?
I'm speaking to the background stuff.
Can we not distract our host, please?
Please. It's okay. I'm a professional.
Well, let's listen to what Minhal said. Generosity is from giving, right? It's the gift of giving.
But not giving to those you know. Giving to those you don't know.
Exactly.
That's the one.
Exactly.
Yes,
There's even
indeed.
this saying, if I'm not mistaken, Minhal can correct me, or Sid wants to correct me, the actual hadith. If you have food at home, right, and you've got food on your plate, you need to check on your neighbors.
Yes.
Check on your people who are close to you.
The how do you say it? It's the karam, or you can say it's the akhlaq of a Muslim.
Exactly.
That he makes sure that his neighbor, and actually it's the right of the neighbor.
Yeah.
It is the right of the neighbor that they eat before you. That if they have got no food at home, they can knock on your door and say, I'm hungry, I have no food. What do you have? And it is wajib upon you to give to them. Because it is your neighbor. Your neighbor must be fed. Especially if you have food. This is what we call injustice. You remember what Minhaj was saying? That you have shares of people in your pocket. Yes, your neighbors have shares and have a right on you as well, and what's in your house.
See, and these people don't have neighbors, they don't have houses, they don't have shelters. Use that. You want to be their neighbor. There is a hadith by Imam Ali alayhi salam.
Salamullahi alayhi.
Muslims, either they're your brothers in faith
or equals in humanity.
And you need to help. You need to unlock your inner humanity. Support these people who need them. They need food, they need water, they need shelter. So you need to provide that. It's our duty, right? It's not just generosity, but it's wajib on us for us to contribute and donate.
Definitely.
You were going to say something, Mahal?
I was going to say something, but I got disrupted by my earpiece, which I love so much. And I love you, Muhammad Fahad. You are one of my best friends. Brothers and sisters, we are going to see a short video about the water wells, and we'll be right with you to announce some of the donations that we've had come in so far. Stay with us, don't go anywhere.
Water is the key to life, yet millions have no access to this basic human necessity. Imam Hussein Charity is building water wells in Pakistan. Help the survival of many who can't have this basic human right. Those who are at risk of disease and even worse, death. Imam Hussein Charity has a 6-month guarantee of completion of each water well project. Help transform the lives of the believers who live without water. Donate today.
These orphans need your help and require your assistance. Don't let any of these orphans go hungry this Ramadan. Please donate.
Don't let this be the end. Keep the hope alive.
Ahsantum, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum and welcome back. We have had £60, £5,
Mashallah.
£300 and
let's go.
$36 coming in from
Mashallah,
Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Now, brothers and sisters, in case you didn't know, Amir has offered to dye his hair blue if we get the next 4 water wells. Little do the people know, I don't know if you want this out, but you are getting married soon.
Yes.
So Amir Reza, inshallah, his children one day will look back at the Imam Hussein Charity Fundraiser and say, that is our dad.
Yes.
Our dad went on
yes.
live TV to dye his hair blue,
Mashallah.
just for people to be able to drink clean water. They will be proud, and inshallah you're looking at your uncle Minhad right here, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of your dad as well.
And you know what? You can have people to also be proud of you. I love that. I'm going to segue off that comment. People can be proud of you. Us Muslims, we can be proud of each other by supporting the people in need. Okay? Be proud of your family, be proud of your friend, be proud of your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your uncle, everyone, everyone. You know, I love that. You're a genius. Make your marhum proud.
Make your marhum
Donate a
proud.
water in the name of your marhumin.
Ahsant.
Donate in the name of your loved ones, in the name of the lost
Indeed.
ones. Make them proud. They're waiting.
But Amir Reza,
yes.
What if I can't afford £1,400?
You can band together.
Wow.
Saeed Mahsin's math game is coming up. Let's go.
Here we go.
Saeed Mahsin's math game. Let's do it.
We are a team. We are a family. We can come together. How many friends and family do you know, Mohsen?
I don't know anybody.
Saeed Mahsin is the most famous guy in London.
I have, you know what? You know, we say 14 people and it's £100. If you can get 14 people together, it's £100. If you can get 28 people, then it's £50. And thanks to Sayyid Ali Nawab, if you get 56 people, then it's £25 per person, inshallah.
No, but you know, that's so, and you know, if you open your group chats, right, everyone's got 100 group chats in a phone. How many people, how many of you play football? You got 7 aside. Seven aside, what's the total?
My group, we play football, there's about 22.
22?
Okay.
22.
Yeah.
So if all of you band together.
So we had 14 people from 22.
20, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's do this.
What's happening?
You know what? The director, genius. Right, so we are. Can I get some Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad on the speakers, please? Just get us right up. There we are. There we are.
We want the live one. We want the live one.
No, we can't have that. Let's do it. Let's keep it on the speakers.
Okay.
And inshallah for the viewers at home, this is what we're going to do.
Let me know what's the damage.
We are going to campaign for each one of these packages.
Ya Allah.
Okay.
Saeed Mahsin, I'm going to assign you the iftar pack campaign.
Okay.
But you cannot mention the word iftar.
And no clipboard. No clipboard. No clipboard. No notes.
Clipboards.
They're not so with me. Okay.
They're going here.
You have. How long? Is that 1 minute?
Amir Reza, you are going to campaign for the orphans, but you cannot mention the word orphan.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to campaign for the emergency medical aid, and then we'll go again with the other 3.
Inshallah.
Saeed Mahsin, you have 1 minute.
Okay.
Do it.
Bismillah.
Right. Assalamu alaikum, guys. The 30-pound pack. Which
no, he said pack. He said pack.
No,
Start
you
again.
can't say iftar.
No,
you can't say iftar. You can't say pack.
Pack. Go.
Start again.
And go.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. And we have our campaign for £30, which is a food pack, which has all food essentials for our orphans and widows. You've got rice, you've got flour, dates, you've got oil, you've got vegetables, you've got fruits, you've got meats, salt, spices, a whole lot that can you can give to a family, and they can use it for their suhoor and opening their fast. Inshallah, over the next coming days and so forth. It's only £30.
How do they break their fast?
With food, with a date, or with
What's
water.
that called when they break their fast?
Breaking fast.
You've got 5 seconds left.
0203 515 1122, or visit the website www.imamhusseincharity.com.
Amir Reza, the orphans.
Orphan. So there are okay.
You can't say the word orphans.
I can't say the word
Ready?
orphan.
3, 2, 1, go.
There are people here who need your support. They need your help. They have no parents. They have no one to look after them. They are youngers.
Who are they?
They are people who have lost their parents.
Okay.
They are individuals who need your support. They need your care. They need your guidance. They need you to provide blessings in their life because they don't have a parent to do so.
Okay.
They don't have a mother or a father, and they've lost them unfortunately to some unfortunate circumstances. And they need your support. They need your contribution.
Where does the money go?
It goes to it goes to young individuals, young children who don't have a parent in their life, and that could also mean don't have a role model in their life.
You still got 20 seconds. Keep going.
They need your support. By donating to this cause, we can help these orphans. We can feed them.
What's the name of the cause?
We can
What's the name of the
send them
campaign?
we can send them to school. We can provide them medicine care,
How much do they
healthcare.
need?
All we need is £50
To sponsor?
to sponsor a child, to sponsor and help them out, and provide them support, inshallah.
Excellent. Well done.
Now, the £100 pack, my dear brothers and sisters, is aimed at providing help for those in hospitals, for those needing prescriptions, for those needing injections. I cannot say the word. Mohammed, stop speaking to me, man. I'm talking.
What word can't you say?
Did you guys send him to distract me?
No.
What word can't you say? Your time's going.
Brothers and sisters, this package is for those who need prescriptions, for those who need vaccinations, for those who need
medical support.
I can't say it. £100 will get them all the help that they need. And there are so many people in hospitals, in clinics, in dental clinics. My passion in dental clinics that need your help.
For prescriptions.
They need
for tablets, pills,
medical care. I can't say that word. £100, my dear brothers and sisters. Scan the QR code down below. Call us on 0203 515 1122. Saeed Mahsin, the £250 pack is yours. You cannot say reconstruction or shelter?
Ya Ali.
Go. 2 words.
Right,
It's
so
getting harder.
£250 go towards renovating properties of our orphans and widows.
They don't have properties.
Huh? They're living in something. So that habitat where they're staying can be fixed and it can be resurrected by using building materials such as cement, bricks, wires, plasterboards and so forth. It's for their health, it's for their safety. So make sure that the building doesn't actually fall down.
Mullah Rashid, we bid you.
Take care.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Mullah Rashid.
And yes, it's £250, which goes towards fixing the home with whatever damages are there. Please donate 0203 515 1122 or visit www.imamhusseincharity.com or the QR code.
Time. Amir Reza, the £500 package, but you cannot say the word apprenticeship or skill.
Okay, so there are people out there who are in unfortunate circumstances who need your, can I say training?
You can.
Yes.
Who need training, who need to acquire, I can't say the word, acquire new techniques and develop themselves to contribute, to be a contributing member of society, to contribute and support the people around them. They need to be educated, they need to be risen above, they need to provide, I have no more words. I have no more vocabulary.
30 seconds, keep going. 30 seconds.
To learn a new trade. I love that. They have to.
We should ban more words.
We should buy more words.
It's too easy.
to learn them a new trade so they can learn new. I can't say what's another word. To develop
new talents.
To develop new talents. To develop new ways to support their family, and they could use your support to invest in themselves, to invest in their future and their children's future.
This is going to be hard.
Now, my dear brothers and sisters. We want £1,400 to build H2O wells.
You can't say wells.
No,
I can't say water.
You can't say water.
We need to build H2O wells for these people in the southern regions of Pakistan, in which their lakes, their rivers of H2O is completely contaminated with bacteria, viruses, and dirt. So, my dear brothers and sisters, H2O is the right of every single person on this planet. So go on our website, www.imamhusseincharity.com, or call us on 0203 515 1122. Scan the QR code right here, right there, no, right there, something like that. These H2O wells will last for years and years. They will supply villages and they will supply cities. So let's get on the phone, let's get on our website, let's get our credit cards out and debit cards out and MasterCards and Visa cards and whatever American Express you have. I know some of you have a £10,000 limit, if not £100,000 limit on your Amex. Wow. So you can donate a few.
Mashallah.
Right, we're going to go to a short video, but after that we'll be right back. Stay with us and don't go anywhere.
أنا اسمي مريم عبد الهادي إبراهيم، عمري 6 سنوات. بابا مات بسرطان، أنا دائما أشتاق لبابا. أتمنى بالعيد يصير عندي لعاب.
Mariam wanted a frozen doll, and we made that happen thanks to your donations. With the du'as come true with Imam Hussein Charity.
Your donation can make a huge impact in the life of an orphan this Eid. Help us spread happiness and joy by giving a gift today.
السلام عليكم، أنا إبراهيم عمري 6، حتى أنا وددت أبوي واشتاق له. ضل يشرب حبوب، نوبة طلع تدرن، نوبة مات. أنا أريد طيارة بالعيد مثلا، أي شيء. طيارة هاي الطيارة من هاي مثلا، أي طيارة. هاي طيارة ترفع بالسماء، تتنزل مثلا، أي طيارة أخذها.
Little Ibrahim here wanted a drone. Thanks to make the du'as come true and your donations, we got him a drone.
This Eid, let's show orphans that they are not alone. Your contribution can help us provide them with love, care, and a memorable celebration.
Brothers and sisters, welcome back to Imam Hussein Charity. It is the Milad of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba alayhi salam, the generous of Muhammad wa Ali Muhammad, and what better way than to give in his name Inshallah, how many water wells do we have? One so far or two?
One. We need four more for me to dye my hair Imam Hussein Charity Turquoise Blue. And with your generosity, with your donation and with your support, we can quench the thirst of the people in Pakistan who are less fortunate and do not have access to clean water. Minhal.
Brothers and sisters, the bank account is on your screen right there. But we do want to hear your voice, 0203 515 1122. And Mullah Rashid said he was leaving, but he's still staying here. So Mullah Rashid, do you want to recite for us? Fi aman Allah ma'a salama, habibi.
And you know, if you have a beautiful voice, you can call in and recite on stage for us.
We would love to hear that. We would love to hear that.
Call in 0203 515 1122. Call on, let's hear your voice. Let's hear your passion. It's a very
I believe Sayyid Muhsin donated his green scarf to IHC, mashallah. Where's your green scarf gone?
The owner of the scarf requested it back, and I thought that it was due diligence that I
Would you like your scarf back?
It looks better on you, I must say. No, keep it. It's alright, it looks really good on you.
Right, my dear brothers and sisters, let us go. We've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to get 4 water wells. We've done this before, by the way.
Inshallah.
When it became crunch time, and we got what we needed. We need 4 more water wells for tonight, my dear brothers and sisters.
Allah.
Scan the QR code down below. Donate £1,400 because people deserve water.
I have a request.
It feels nice not to say H2O, it feels nice to say water.
I have a request. Right now, everyone's at home with their friends and family, right? All of you are with your Sky, your Amazon Fire TV, with your smart TV, YouTube, opening, watching Imam Hussein Charity. You're there watching it on your sofa, with that on your screens, with your phones in your hands. 100% I guarantee, 90% of you are doing that. I want you, all of you, to get out your phones. You got your phones, he's got his phone. Scan the QR code right there. When you scan that QR code, it's going to open up the Imam Hussein Charity. Woo. And it's going to open up on the Ramadan relief page.
So you must scan the QR code.
He's scanning the QR code. And once you go on that page, I want you to share that to all your group chats. A minimum, guarantee you, everyone's got at least 10 group chats. One for your family, one for your friends, one for your 5-a-side, 7-a-side, for your work, for your school, for your colleague. Everyone's got group chats. Best friends, girlfriends, boyfriend, everyone's got group chats with all their friends. Right? I want you to send that link to all that group chats. All of them. If everyone donates £50 from that group chat,
wow,
you come together. I guarantee you, each person's phone has the capability of getting 1 water well. I know all of you can get 1 water well from your phone. So I request of you, all of you, get your friends, get your family, get everyone you can to contribute. Go on the Imam Hussein Charity website. To get to this website, it's very easy. The QR code is right there. Literally.
Oh, that was good.
You get the website,
that was good.
And I want you to share it. I want you to get everyone involved. All it takes is a few minutes. 14 people.
Yep.
14 people. In your classroom, if you're in school, a classroom is 30 people. That's 2 water wells.
Wow.
That's 2 wells if everyone gets 50
Inshallah.
each. In your workspace, in your colleagues, in your offices, that's half your team. If they come in our offices alone, if half our team come together, we can get at least 1 water well.
Now, my dear brothers and sisters, look, the graphics aren't the same as usual because our team worked day in, day out, nights and hours, different, many hours they worked, and they didn't sleep just to create this for you guys. Peace be upon the generous of the holy household. But we don't want the money for our team. We want the money for the orphans, for those who are in dire need. Guys, the action has to happen now. And we have to do it now. We have to donate water wells. We have to donate medical aid. We need to donate shelter. We need to donate our time. We need to donate for orphans and iftar packs. Let's get together and let's mark our footstep in this world to help the people who are less fortunate than us in the name of Kareem al-Muhammad.
If I can, a story which you guys can even witness and see to this day. Imam Hassan alayhi salam was so generous. We know that the Ahlul Bayt used to have they would purchase slaves.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they would teach them, they would make them scholars, and then they would free them and they would go do tabligh and so forth. Imam Hassan had one of these gentlemen with him which he raised, he taught, and it came to a point where he actually gave him all his land.
Subhanallah.
He gave him all his land and everything. And to this day, in Medina, if you go to that area,
What's it called?
It's a closed, I can't remember the name of it, but it's a closed off community. They are of African descent. When you see them, they are African. They are the descendants of those slaves that Imam Hassan had, those students, those scholars. They are the descendants of them.
Are they wealthy?
Wealthy. They are Shia.
Wow.
They are all Shia. And they are there on the land of Imam Hassan. Today, Imam Hassan gave that land. What was on that land? I can't tell you. Maybe it was some palm trees on it. Maybe it was a garden. Wherever it was today, there is a flourishing community.
Wow.
Flourishing community of Shia.
Subhanallah.
And you know what, brothers and sisters, you guys, I'm not saying give all your wealth. If you do, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you with even more. But we're saying whatever you can donate, whatever you can contribute, please do so in the name of Imam Hassan alayhi salam, in the name of the Ahlul Bayt, in the name of your loved ones, in the name of your marhum, and inshallah they will benefit so much more.
Let's not, sorry Amir Reza, you're going to speak, I will give you the opportunity.
Yes.
Let us not call ourselves the Shia of Imam al-Hassan al-Mujtaba as lip service.
Wow.
Because lip service is the worst kind of service
Ahsant.
you can do.
Indeed.
Let us feel it, let us mean it. Let us embody the meaning of the Shia of Imam Hassan al-Mujtaba alayhi salam. Amir Reza.
Thank you very much. And off Mohsin's point, off Mohsin's story, Imam Hassan, while freeing them, created a legacy.
Yeah.
You can also create a legacy by donating. You can give your sadaqah and you can buy and contribute, in not just in the name of yourself, in the name of someone else, in the name of your marhumin. You can support with them. You can contribute on their name and let their name start a legacy.
Do you know what? A thought just came to my head. You know, some people may want those in Pakistan with the water wells to read the names of their marhumin and read a Fatiha for them.
Yes.
So, I'm pretty sure this is okay with us. That if you donate a water well, you can call us and inshallah we can, for example, get a sign printed.
Of
We
course,
can get a sign printed.
we can.
To say, please recite al-Fatiha for marhumin,
Yes.
fulan, with a salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, so that...
Even better if you want, you have to request it, but if you want, we could probably even go to the village where it's happening, and the head of the village or the tribal leader, whoever, can recite Fatiha in the name of your marhum, and you mention the names and everything, and do Fatiha on the video. No problem, we can get that done.
And then that water well will remain there for as long as it remains there, for as long as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides water. However, under normal circumstances, maybe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will provide it with hundreds of years of water. But tonight is the night, under the circumstance of the birth of Imam al-Hassan alayhi salam, what more barakah. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala surely will inshallah increase that by thousands and thousands of years. So my dear brothers and sisters, get on your phones, 0203 515 1122. WhatsApp us on the number down below. I wasn't in time to read it. Go on our website, www.imamhusseincharity.com. Follow us on our social media so that you can see our project and behind the scenes, so that you don't just have to wait for us to stop talking and go on the break.
Mr. Khawaji, how long have we got left?
We have got about 5 minutes left, so you know what time it is.
I know what time it is.
It's a quick fire campaign.
18 past.
Yes. 18 past 10, but it's the quick fire campaign time.
Let's go, I'm ready.
Where we do 1 minute each, and we've done so many of these that I expect you to run out of time before you run out of words.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's on you. Say it, Mohsin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we are starting off with the iftar campaign. I can say it now. Iftar food pack, where £30 will give an iftar pack to a family, which will have essentials such as flour, rice, oil, salt, pepper, vegetables, fruit, dates, dried lemons, tea, so much more, and it will feed the family. They use it for suhoor, they use it for iftar, and you know, there is no better act than to feed someone, according to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And indeed, when we give iftar to people, we also gain the thawab of the fast as well. So brothers and sisters, now is the time to pick up the phone, 0203 515 1122 for our volunteers to help you with your donations. You can go to the website, www.imamhusseincharity.com, where all the details are there. Or you can even scan the QR code, which is here.
Yeah, right there.
QR code right there.
4, 3,
you straight
2,
to the website.
1. Amir, is a go.
You can start your legacy today. You can contribute, you can support, you can donate, you can share.
MashaAllah.
The gift of giving is not just donating, it's the gift of sharing. It's the gift of publicity and the gift of using your net worth, your ability to reach out, get friends and family involved, and do things in your name or in the name of your loved ones. Start your journey today by helping someone else on theirs.
Start your legacy today.
Start your legacy today. And with that support, with that contribution, you
Amir, I need more. 30 seconds.
You can help someone start their legacy, start their support. You supporting today, you will support them for a lifetime. There's a saying that Mohsin always says, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. But if you teach a man a fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So it doesn't end here, it doesn't end today. The website's always there, the social media handles are always there, the phone lines are always there. Call in, donate, scan the QR code, contribute. Imam Sadiq alayhi salam has said, feeding a hungry Muslim is
7, 6.
Wait, if feeding a hungry Muslim is from amongst the means of forgiveness.
Brothers and sisters, a reminder of question of the night, and I'll do this within my 1 minute. How many years did Imam Hassan's imamah last? And look, Amir Reza wanted to speak so much that he is nearly choking. So inshallah he'll be okay. Brothers and sisters, just that small amount he needs of water and he's coughing like that. Anyway, brothers and sisters, how long did Imam Hassan alayhi salam's imamah last? Answer that question and you can be in the chance of winning one of these big presents. But back to the campaign, back to the water wells. We've got 2 minutes. Can we get as many water wells as possible? Let us do this. Let us set our footprint, our stamp, our fingerprint, and let us be the ones who take this legacy further, as Amir Reza said. But more importantly, a lot of you complain of people not remembering your marhumin, or you want your marhumin remembered in majalis, or you want your marhumin remembered in any occasion possible. They can be remembered by people for years to come for the water wells.
We're running out of time, and now we've got to go for our last thing. Amir Reza, your final thoughts quickly.
Yes, what I was saying before, what Minhar was saying, continue your legacy, continue your loved one legacy, and give. The gift of giving isn't just giving, it's sharing, it's advertising, it's promoting. So do your bit, do your part, donate, contribute, support, share, like, subscribe, comment, and let everyone know what we're here and what we're here to do.
Smash it.
Do you have time?
Yes, go.
Keep going. We've got 1 minute.
Okay, so like Amir Reza said, begin your legacy by donating towards Imam Hussein Charity. Your money will go towards helping orphans, widows, and those impoverished families in Iraq, Afghanistan and Pakistan. We've got loads of projects. Go visit the website www.imamhusseincharity.com. Minhar.
And as Sayyid Mohsin loves to always say, give your change to make a change.
Hello.
I've been your host, your co-host, Minhar Al-Khafaji, with your beautiful host, Sayyid Mohsin Shah, and our brother, Amir Reza, the backbone of Imam Hussein TV and Imam Hussein Charity. Myself, Sayyid Mohsin, Amir Reza, the team here at Imam Hussein TV, our producers, directors, cameramen, and behind the scenes team bid you Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يعني مواد كهربائية ما عندنا، لا ثلاجة لا مبردة لا غسالة، مواد غذائية والله مقطعين هسه همات لو حباية ما عندنا، الله شاهد. مصرف لا كل مصرف غليل، طبيب هاي الجهال يعني تتمرض بلا طبيب، حتى رعاية ماكو. هو الحج وابونا من توفى مات كل شيء ما عنده، لا راتب لا كل شيء، خلى ما ابد ما عندنا كل شيء، بس هاي دن الطابقات اللي قاعدين جواهن هم مفلشات هسه. شوف والله افكر يعني المستقبل الجهال يعني نريد نستقيل، نريد بيت يعني على حسابنا، نريد يعني نرتاح بالدنيا. هاي مصرف هيك صعبة يعني صعبة كلش.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I've been kindly brought to Hajia Saif's house and she's telling me that she has 6 children. The older 3 were at school, but due to lack of finances, she had to take 2 of them out and only 1 goes to school now. The question is, what happened to the father? The father unfortunately died in a car crash and has left 6 wonderful children behind. The tragedy doesn't stop there with just losing the father and that no money is coming into the house. It's also that Saif has kidney stones and cannot afford treatment for them. Not only has she got kidney stones, but her son as well has kidney stones, who with his condition is going to school because he's the only one with further education, the one that they have their faith and hope in that will succeed and inshallah turn things around for them. He also has kidney stones. Families like these struggle all the time, and they struggle with things like paying for electricity, paying rent, providing enough food and medicine for their children, and furthermore trying to keep healthy, keep warm and keep motivated in order to turn things around. Here right now the temperature is dropping and it is extremely cold, and I wonder, how do these children sleep at night where the floor is cold, cold air is coming in because the house isn't properly enclosed and has glass missing from windows, cracks in the wall and so forth. Brothers and sisters, families like these need your help and your assistance. Here in Karbala, we've been trying to help these families by providing them with food, with clothes, even sponsorships for them to go to school and so forth. The work hasn't stopped and the work must continue. It can only continue with your support your help. So brothers and sisters, please, please, please donate and contribute and help make these families and these orphans and these children, help make their lives a lot better.
Orphans deserve love, care and happiness. Your donation can provide them with all three. Donate now.
رجع شوي لي ورا. ارجع لي ورا. لي ورا لي ورا. رجع لي هناك رجعي. اوقفي يمين.
ايه. لولو بابا. ماما.
انت شنو اسمك؟
ننس. انا حبيت بابا.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We're here, Imam Hussein Charity with Make the Du'as Come True. And I've got this special present for young Lulu who's running right now. And inshallah, thanks to your help and to your donations, Lulu has got her dua and her gift that she wanted.
Every child deserves to feel loved and appreciated. Join us in making Eid special for orphans by donating to our campaign.
أسود محمد عباس عمره 13 سنة أتمنى بالعيد يجيبوا لي طيارة.
Young Asad over here told us that he wanted a helicopter for Eid this year. So we went and got him one. Ali?
شكرا عايشتي.
Every child deserves to feel loved and appreciated. Join us in making Eid special for orphans by donating to our campaign.
Imam Hussein Charity is giving you the chance to provide food baskets for destitute and impoverished families all over Iraq and Afghanistan. Each basket costs around £30, $35 roughly, and can feed a family of 4. The food basket contains essentials such as flour, bread, tomato puree, oil. They get different spices as well, salt, pepper, even like cinnamon. You get lentils, you get different vegetables, meats, dates, tea, dried lemons, and not forgetting rice. Take advantage of this blessed month and help destitute and impoverished families. You can pay via bank transfer, PayPal, or visit us at www.imamhusseincharity.com.
Give the gift of a healthy meal to a family in need by donating to our food basket campaign.